Good morning guys, welcome back to another edition of Motorhome Mondays. As you can see, I'm at the laundrette doing my laundry. It is a Sunday night, but you're seeing this on Monday morning, and I'll be doing something right now whilst you're watching this. That's why I'm not filming it in the morning. And it's really busy. It's 6:30 at night on a Sunday evening. It's really busy. I'm just doing my laundry, but yeah, the petrol station's packed. Anyway, let's crack on to the question, shall we? First question. How many miles have you added to the motorhome since you bought it? I've done, it's now about 54,000 miles. So I've added about 20,000 miles to it in 2.5 years, give or take. Following on from that question, what miles per gallon do you get from your motorhome? I average between 27 and 30, depending on how much water I'm carrying, if I'm on motorways, if I'm just around town, and the whole other factors probably come into it, but yeah, between 27 and 30 miles per gallon, so that's not too bad. Next question, have you ever had a flat tire in your motorhome? Touch wood, don't jinx me. No, I haven't. Right, next question, what will you do if you need a major repair on the motorhome, and where will you live? I spoke about this in my money video, which I'll add a link to. I said about having an emergency fund, that if anything did happen, I believe that you should, if you're going to do this lifestyle, I'm not saying it's compulsory, but I believe that you should have an emergency fund of like a minimum of £1,000 just sitting there ready for a van repair or hotel or something like that. So if something did happen, I would book it in straight away. This is all dependent on, because I work, depending on what days I'm working and how quick I need to get the repair done. But you know, I'm not saying an engine replacement, but £1,000 can fix quite a lot of problems. A new clutch, gearbox problems, something. I'm not a mechanic, so I haven't got a clue. It's freezing. So yeah, that will help, and depending on the situation and the time, if I'm off a few days or if I'm not, I need to get to work, so I might have to hire a car. Regards to where I'd live, I've got some friends. I could stay at some friends, or I could go to my mum's house, crash on the sofa if I had to. I'm sure she'd be alright with that. Don't know, might not be. And if I really needed to, I have got more than 1,000, but I'd use some of that to crash in a hotel which is close to work, and then get to work that way with some lifts or via a taxi or something like that, or hire a car. So the money just adds a cushion to solve a problem, basically, you know. And yeah, that's my plans really, what I would do if that was to arise. How long are you planning on living in the motorhome and van life? Is there a point where it becomes too much and impractical? Well, it's not become too much and impractical for me right now because I'm still doing it. And how long am I planning on doing it? Well, for the foreseeable future. I don't want to go back to a house. I have no interest in going into a house, and I would only like to continue this life further on and continue on really. So yeah, I don't see myself changing this in any time soon, unless I really had to, like circumstances made me change. But I can't see, you know, I try my best to stay away. Not that I have anything against houses, but I just want to live this life. I think it's brilliant. Do you get lonely, especially in the winter months? Nope, not really. I do get a lot of these questions about, do I get lonely, do I suffer with any of this, or SAD, is it SAD syndrome, seasonal affective disorder, and you know, do I get any of that? No, I'm quite a jolly upbeat person, as you lot know, and I interact with drivers at work. I've got plenty of people to interact with online. I've got plenty of friends on the text, you know, and I've got a list of to-do things to do with little projects and editing, and I haven't got time to think about things like that. So I just occupy my time. I just got things to do, so that's I'm pretty lucky that way, to be fair. I know some people do get sad and get lonely and things, and they should seek out things that can help them with that. But yeah, I don't really suffer with that. I'm quite lucky that way, and yeah. Next question, which is quite a funny question. Are you in the Gavin and Stacey Christmas special? Boy, would I love to be. That would be awesome, Gavin. That would be excellent. But sadly, no, I am not. And that is all this week's questions. I just wanted to say that I did take on your feedback about how long you want these to be. Some people want them to be an hour long, some people want them to be half hour long, 45 minutes. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. I'm going to keep them to about 4 to 6 minutes long, because I think they're just short and sweet and get the information. It keeps me interacting with you guys in between bigger videos. It lets me answer questions quickly and keeps the momentum going, really. You know, I have to keep up with the Mondays. That keeps me in and helps you lot get your questions answered quicker. And yeah, pretty much I'm just gonna try and keep them around that time. So I hope that's okay with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. And yeah, take it easy guys, have a great week, bye.